It works.
Yeah.
Do you guys usually do it from both or where?
We're trying to do it from both.
Yeah.
But each one's like
I
new.
mean, just the process, right?
Yeah. Still trying to figure out all like camera views and everything.
All the BS that comes with it.
Yeah. A lot of scheduling too. With that, you know.
Absolutely.
Everybody. Well, welcome.
Welcome to the podcast.
That's right. That's right.
Outside.
The Frisco Baby podcast.
Episode 6.
Right. Yeah.
The
episode
Frisco
6.
Baby. You got Jono. You got Passage.
Yeah.
And well, welcome to today's episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's start with a little bit of who's you.
Well, Frisco. Yeah, Frisco. I would say Frisco, and I'm saying this like straight from the heart, and I feel like it's valid. Frisco Baby is like a very well-known name in San Francisco when it comes to like bars and rap, and someone that has stamped her name as one of the dopest rappers in the city.
Real talk.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
but who's Frisco Baby?
I feel like honestly, now growing, because before I would have been like, oh, like voice of community or like, you know what I mean? But I feel now, bro, it's like Frisco Baby is just somebody that's trying to teach people like it's okay to be you. You know what I mean? Through like whatever like society is just like, oh, do this, follow this trend, do this. It's kind of like just be you, bro. Like who cares? You feel me? Like as an artist specifically, it's like I feel hella people want to mimic the same sounds or like literally sing bars and stuff like that. I'm like, how could I do something different that'll still touch people? You know what I mean? Without recycling or like doing the same thing everybody else is doing, but it's being original.
Mm-hmm.
They're being you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite statement. I was like, when I first wanted to make a brand, it was literally you be you, just you and being you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's the only thing that matters in life is being you.
Yeah, because it's like I feel like if your focus is like, what are they gonna like? What are they gonna want? It's like, is it really? It's like the same thing we were just talking about. Like, is it intentional? Like, is it coming from somewhere? Like, I'm sure brands you support is like, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's something intentional about it that makes you keep coming back to either buy it or like support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's literally a question I had for you. Yeah. So what's intentional to you? Because I see that your artwork has intention.
Yes.
Your brand has intention. Doing 3 years of Frisco Baby Friday is intent. So like there's a lot of intent behind what you do.
I mean, like I said, I feel like it's something, it motivates other people. Like that's kind of where people have asked me like what keeps you going. What I'm like, it could be the 2 people that reach out that week like, hey, like I needed to hear that. You feel me? Like whatever you said touched me, and I'm like, damn, like. And it became more like discipline, you know what I mean? Like intentional discipline, bro. Like instead of like, I need to do it because of this. Like now it's like because I want to and I have to, you know what I mean? Like, and I just felt like I couldn't really let people down. Like, I think there was probably like 2 that I did like right at 12, like when it was like Saturday. But I'm like, as long as it's up there, like I don't care. You know, like, get it there, like no excuses. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people have asked me to, like, you know, I want to do something like that. How do I do it? I'm like, oh, just do it. Mm-hmm. Like before I started having people like, hey, can you record me? I would put the camera right there, like, what to do, y'all? Like talking to myself, like by myself, and I was like, okay, editing, putting in lyrics, like having fun with the way that I do my stuff, like. But I feel like it's also people watching my growth. So if you go all the way back and you see how I used to like now, it's like in those 3 years people have seen like what I've been doing, like they've heard the growth in my voice, like literally like the way that I rap. I feel like I used to try to rap my ass off, like so people can know like I could fucking rap, you feel me? But now it's like I'm having fun now, you feel me? I'm back to like being myself. Like people fuck with it, they fuck with it.
100%.
Yeah, and it's like you put in all that work, all of those 3 years to kind of be able to be yourself, you know? To be able to be like, I can do my own thing now. Mm-hmm. I don't have to consistently put in that work, but I mean, I feel like you kind of earned it in a way. Yeah. To be free in like your creativity.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah.
You just dropped Meditate.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that song?
Yeah. Let me know, Craig.
No,
this song, okay, like, you know, I feel like the theme today is intent, bro. Like, no cap. Because that song, bro, is like, the day it happened, it was November 2nd, bruh, and I had just got, mind you, November 1st, going to sleep, like, I couldn't really sleep. So now it's, like, November 2nd, 4 in the morning, I'm like, bruh, like, I just can't sleep, I'm hella irritated, like, I tried smoking, like, and I could not sleep, bruh, and then later that day, I was gonna hit up my homie David, and I'm like, no, because I always see him, like, I always see Ava at the studio, that was, like, my best friend. Mm-hmm. And I get to the studio, and then I heard the beat. I was like, okay, this is fire, you know? So I started writing my hook, the first verse. And then before I started writing the second verse, Jay Bands came in. And then he told me, like, Ovid just passed away. I was just like, bro, what? Like, so I'm just sitting there just like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't even write, bro. Like, I was like, I can't do it. Like, the whole studio was just quiet, bro. Like, I feel like it was just a shift of energy where it's like, damn, like, it just didn't feel real, you know what I mean? Like, and then it took me 2 months to get back to that song. Like, 2 months I was dropping Frisco Baby Fridays, and no one knew, like, it was all old shit. Yeah. Like, none of those songs were new after that. It was like, I'm going through songs I already have that are just sitting, bro, like, and I'll just shoot that, because I just couldn't write, like, I couldn't focus. I'm just like, bro, like, it just hit, you feel me? That was somebody that was with us every day at the studio, bro, like, and then, so it took me 2 months, bro, 2 months to finish. It was the second verse I hadn't done, and it happened November 2nd. So for me, it was a 2-2-2, where I'm like, you feel me, like, alignment, like, there was a reason it took me 2 months to finish this, like, a reason it was the second verse, November 2nd, like, and that just meant something to me, where I'm just like, I feel like David's just with me, bro, like, you feel me, like, no matter what, bro, like, and yeah, I feel like that's probably, like, that's the longest it's took me to finish a song too, because I'm like, usually I don't revisit. I'm like, if we didn't finish it, fuck it, we'll start something new, because coming back to that feeling you had, like, that day is like, it's a vibe, it's what you feel that moment, you know what I mean? So I was like super geeked. I felt like a little bit of weight off my shoulders finally putting that one out, because that was one of the most, like, every time I perform it, I'm just like, damn, like, if y'all knew what I felt like when I rapped this shit, like, because I just think back to that day, you know what I mean? And then
yeah, every time I would see you perform it, it's like a different energy, you know? Yeah. Like a different vibe. And you said, find my peace and walk away. Yeah. What brings you peace?
Honestly, it's music. I feel really music and God, bro. Like, before everything else, bro. It's just, I think that's the main thing. It's just like, I feel like that's my escape from everything else. Like, before reaching out to somebody, I'd rather pray, bruh. Before reaching out to somebody, I'd rather sit by myself and write lyrics. You feel me? Like, I feel that's my go-to, that's my escape. Those two can never let you down. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah.
Would you say you're like an introvert? You get your energy when you're alone?
For sure, yeah. I feel like I try, like, you know, like, it's cool when there's sessions with other people and stuff, but for the most part, I feel like I could be more of myself when I'm by myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's just like just too much noise. You feel me? Like, kind of like it clouds you, where I feel like I'm by myself, like, I could try something different today. Like, I could play with my voice, I could do this, like, you know. But sometimes it's cool too, like, the sessions with other people, because you get, you know, a little inspired off, like, different ideas and stuff. But yeah.
You're your own engineer?
Yes.
Do you make all your beats yourself?
No. That there's different producers, like, I've locked in with. A lot of the beats I would use, like, from YouTube and stuff like that. But that's one thing I'm definitely trying to get into. I want to start producing, so I'm like, I could do it all.
Yeah, for sure.
It's one of those ears you just, sometimes you can't replicate. Like, I've tried. And, like, I can make stuff cool, but, like, I don't write to it the same as I'd write to something that just fell upon me. I love YouTube because I can just open it up, click a random beat, have no idea what's coming, and that feeling can give me intentional feeling right there. Dude, I can be like, oh, I know what this sound feels like. Let me go from here. When I'm making the beat myself, I'm like, I like this sound. All right, these can work. Nah, I don't know what to write to this now.
Yeah. It'll, like, halt you a little bit. Yeah, I've never tried making beats.
I only made one, and it was with Avid.
Nice.
And it was like, I forgot what it was. And then he told me, like, did you write to it? And I'm like, yeah. It was like 3 weeks had passed. Like, you don't have to lie. I literally never wrote to it. Literally, like, it was just not the same. Like, it was a little vibe, but it wasn't, like, enough for me to be like, oh my God, like, I'm about to gas this. Like, nah.
Yeah, it's hard to like do the Russ thing, you know, like make your own beats, write your own music.
Facts. That's like such an inspiration.
Record everything yourself, like literally like a one-man army, you know?
If I had a studio, for sure I would.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, I got nothing else to do. I don't play video games or like do much else, so if like I'm sitting there, I'm probably doing nothing anyway.
Yeah, bro, we are the same person. I've never had. I was like, I never had the attention span to do it, you know?
If I do it, it's like a quick, I'm just gonna bullshit for a week. I just need to take my mind somewhere for a week, because my mind's obviously clouded with something. If I can just sit here and just bullshit this game, I'll probably get over it.
Right.
And then like I'll usually either finish the game or do what I wanted to do in the game for that whatever time, and then I'm like, all right, I'm tired of this. I don't like playing online either, because I don't have fun.
Yeah.
I'd rather hang out with you. Talk to you through this mic, bro.
Yeah. For sure. What do you do when you get your mind clouded?
What do I do?
Like taking walks, taking hikes?
I haven't been on a hike in hella long, but yes, that's like super therapeutic. I feel like honestly, like popping out, just honestly being out.
With around people?
It doesn't have to be around people, bro. Like sometimes like if I go eat by myself, bro, and like if my phone is about to die, I'm like perfect. You feel me? Because I'm not on my phone, like, and I just feel super present. Like I feel locked in, or like people watching, like what are you doing? Like what are they talking about? Like honestly, if you ever been out, like if you ever listen to other people's conversations, and it's just like damn, like you could hear like this is what you're stressed about, or this is what you're worried about, or like you just hear so much different stuff, and it's kind of like damn, like people's minds are just like, you know what I mean? Like, and just peeping that sometimes like super inspiring. Where then I'm like, okay, how do I like transfer that into a song? Like I feel like anything I do outside of music just comes back to music, regardless. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a real life experience, and that's kind of what makes the music relatable.
Yeah.
Because I'm speaking about things I'm seeing or I'm hearing and living, and people are probably like, oh my god, I know somebody that's just like that too, or like da-da-da. Like, or you hear like something relatable, like, but I feel that's something that like,
that's hella spiritual.
Yeah.
Like being outside of yourself.
Yeah.
And using someone else's experience.
Yeah.
To preach it in music, to have someone else relate to it. There's so much that goes into it.
And it's like once you hear somebody else's problem, you like know you've been through that issue, just different time in a different way. It's like we all have been through the technical same things, just in different ways. It happened in a different point of our life. Sometimes we didn't see it. Our parents like guarded us from knowing what it was going on. But now that we hear these problems, we're like, oh, that's what was actually going on at home. I had no idea.
Yeah.
It's like
real life situations.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like I would watch my friends' families always like see how they navigated problems, because at home was confusing for me. So I would go and see how other people work, and I'd be like, this don't make no sense. This is how y'all live? Damn.
Like observe. Yeah.
It would be so much more fun to like understand that, instead of looking at it as like, oh, I live in a disadvantage. It'd just be fun to look at other people's lives and be like, oh, this is how things are normal.
Yeah.
This is where normal is.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to look at life that way, listening to other people's conversations and being like, okay, I've been there.
I feel like, part of being an artist is like our perspective on everything that we see, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What
made you start writing music, or like get into music? Well, how did you?
So I went to LA. I went to Pomona, like I think it was like March 17th when the lockdown started for COVID. And at this time I was working at BJ's and working at the gym like full time, and I was just like, I told my mom like, oh, fuck it, like I'm about to go to Pomona. I called my sister, I'm about to head out there, like
move out there.
Yeah, like just for a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, since I'm not gonna be working and there's nothing else to do, might as well just go down there, like. And I went, and then when I was up here at the time, I was kind of hanging out with like the wrong crowd, you feel me? So when I went down there and like I started doing the same thing, my sister was kind of like, hey, like what the fuck, like if you're gonna do this, like go back, you know what I mean, like go back home, like. And for me it was kind of like, damn, like okay, so separating from everybody and like knowing that I can't just pull up on one of my friends out there, I can't pull up on like, you know what I mean, like it's just, you feel more isolated, bro. And I'm like, my sister has her kids, like she can't really sit down and listen to what you know what I mean, like it was kind of figuring myself out, bro, you know. So I started taking more time to myself, and I started looking at beats, I started writing, and it was more like, it wasn't with the intent of like, I want to make a banger and I want to make great music. It was venting. I was writing stories, you know what I mean, about my experiences and like recording them through a voice memo and then going to my sister like, hey, what do you think? Like,
That's
and I would
so
show
sick.
her, and then she told me like, dude, like I feel like you have a gift, like you should keep going. Those words, bro, like shout out to my sister, bro. Like I love her for that, because if it wasn't for her, dude, like to hear that from her, and she was kind of somebody that would show me music when I was growing up. She was like, oh, like listen to Linkin Park, listen to Hollywood and that, and it was kind of like expanding my mind with different genres too. I was like, okay, like this is dope. Like, so to hear it from her, I'm like, I know she wouldn't lie, but if it was Ash, she would tell me like, just don't do it, you know, And from there, I just kept writing, like just nonstop. So it went from like storytelling into like being in the right rooms at the right time, and then little by little, bro, like people hitting me up for features, like. And yeah, from there just.
That's beautiful, Frisco. Yeah. Like organically finding your purpose like that.
Facts.
That's usually what happens, right? Mm-hmm. Like usually, like a purpose isn't forced.
Facts.
Like
it has to be organic.
Right. Like I feel like I kind of found mine recently. Like I never knew I liked to cook. You know, and I'm like enjoying that shit.
You can taste the love, bro. Like honestly, when you make food, like. For sure, yeah. Yeah,
like that's one of the most important ingredients, like caring about the food, and like if you don't care about the food, it's just gonna be like trash. But what was I gonna? You mentioned your sister. Would you say she's a big inspiration for you?
She's a big supporter. You know what I mean? Even though she's not here and she can't be here, like for everything, she is somebody that does check up a lot and shows a lot of love, like through Instagram. Mm-hmm. It's cool because she'll play the songs for like her kids over there. So my niece and my nephew, like she'll send me videos of my niece and my nephew dancing, and I'm like, bro, I love this. Like,
that's a bad feeling.
You know,
yeah, that's sick. That's sick.
Yeah.
Do you? Who would you say is your biggest inspiration musically?
My biggest inspiration, I would have to say.
I feel like I kind of know.
Tech Nine.
Real West Coast.
Tech Nine for sure. I got it.
Yeah. Real West Coast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, locked in. He's locked in with the babe too.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know. I be feeling so close but so far. But biggest inspiration just because, again, like going back to when I did start, like when I would post my Frisco Baby Fridays, it was kind of rapping my ass off. Like I'm like, I can fucking rap fast, I can rap about whatever, like just bars, you feel me? Yeah, and that was one thing I took from him where I'm like, I would listen to hella Bay music, like in high school and stuff, and I'm like, okay, like when G-Val came out, Mike Sherm, like, you know what I mean? All this like lit stuff, Andre Nicotina, Bone Thugs, like I would listen to a lot of stuff like that, and then when I listen to him, I'm like, damn, like he could really rap about anything. Mm-hmm. Like, he could rap about anything, bro. And I'm like, you don't hear that a lot in the Bay because everyone in the Bay is mainly females, bro. Like sliding, like it's all kind of the same. It's boxed in, bro. It's a fucking box in the Bay. You feel me? And I feel like it traps people. Like, but then hearing this dude that's like so underrated that hella people out here might not know who he is, but he has collabs with E40. He's the one who inspired Kendrick. He took Kendrick on tour, you know what I mean? Like, he's done so much work, bruh, that it's like, it's just so underrated, but I'm like, I hella respect that though. Because your goal was never to like, I'm gonna be the hardest artist, but real rappers that do know him, like, they've definitely like show hella respect because he's done a lot in the game, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when I heard that, I'm like, and you know, it being called strange music, I feel like that's something that forever will stick to me in the sense of it's okay to be you. Right. That's what his music showed me, you feel me? So I feel running with that mentality where sometimes I feel pressure where like, maybe I should do like some more Bay Area stuff. But then I'm like, it's not me though, you feel me? Like when I do perform, I don't feel like it's really me. Like people are like, yeah, this is lit, but I'm like, but I can make some more lit, trust. Like, you know what I mean? Like instead of, so yeah, definitely Tech Nine.
Damn, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes, because I know what you mean. Like I went through a phase where it's like, I gotta make gangster rap. You know, I gotta be saying this shit. But then I started like rapping that and I was like, oh, I don't do none of this shit. I'm not on block like selling dope, you know? Like, but yeah, I was like, wow, why am I rapping about this shit, you know? And like, I feel like Tech Nine did it the right way. He was himself the whole way through. Put in the work, got respect from his colleagues, you know? Didn't have to rap about shit he didn't do.
True.
And his cadence is crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. For sure. It's so funny.
The way it shows it,
comedic, but it's like
having
perfect.
Fun,
it's
bro.
insane.
Yeah.
And the way he does it is like fucking It's so sick. And I can hear it in you, for sure.
I'm always.
Yeah, I can hear it. You got a lot of really cool melodic stuff. Meditate's melodic as fuck.
Yeah. That one was definitely fun. One of the funnest tracks I feel I've ever done.
Any new drops coming up?
Yeah, so I'm planning on every 2 weeks. So I just dropped, like now coming back after this little 2-month break.
Heard it here first.
April 16th, I'm gonna drop Truth, and after that, May 1st, May 16th, and just keep it going.
So
Keep it going until people are ready for the album.
Do you do like a song in Spanish and a song in English? Like flip it very frequently, or do you just do do you
when I drop?
Yeah, do you do like a song in English and then like a song in Spanish and then a song in English?
Nah, there's definitely no intention in the dropping. It's just kind of like, just put it out. Like, why not?
Whatever you got, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool to do like a little bilingual thing. Yeah, and then we're trying to do a show here.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to,
I'm hell game.
get it cracking. Frisco Baby show at the Fade.
Frisco Baby Sunday Part 2.
That'd be lit. Did you come to the last one?
No, I barely missed it. I was out of town because it's around my birthday, so I just was on and off.
Bro, we had tamales. We were talking tamales and shit. It was lit. Yeah, we gotta do something like that.
Bro, did you know? Oh no, I think I told you. I got locked in the back, bro. Like mid-show.
Story about the show.
So I told KJ, shout out KJ Focus, to hardest sax player out here.
Hard as hell.
He's dope.
Honestly,
he's dope.
Yeah.
So he came to perform for my birthday, and I'm like, my idea, like, okay, I'm gonna do one set, I'm gonna have KJ play, I'm gonna go back and change, and I'm gonna come back out for the second set. But I was already like hella fucked up. I was already hella buzzing by the end of the first set. I'm like, fuck, I still got another like 30 minutes, So I told some of the girls, I was like, oh, like, can y'all go help me change? Like, and like the little back room right there, like behind the stage and stuff. And we go, but from back there, bro, like they close it. I'm changing everything. All you hear is like the crowd. All you hear is KJ playing like the speakers, right? And I'm like, all right, like I'm ready, let's go. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, the door is locked. And we're all hella banging like on the door, like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm like, dude, if we call anybody, like, no one's gonna hear it. Like, everybody's watching the show. Like, and I'm over here, like, what if they start tripping? Like, where's Frisco, baby? Yeah. And then it was funny because I think D. Harris, this girl, had called him. Shout out D. Harris, to best host you can have out here, bro. Like,
it's a dope
and he came back to open it. I forgot what else we did, but they closed it again. And I was like, fuck. I'm like, we're literally locked in again. Like, they had just opened it, bro. Like, and then they opened again, and then we were good, and I came out right on time to start the second set. But I was like, if I wasn't God with us that day, bro, I was just like, they gotta be like, it's about to be crickets out there, like
stuck backstage. Yeah,
what's supposed to happen next?
Yeah, literally. And then she brought out a whole band, bro. She had a whole band.
Samba group.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. It was hella fun.
That night. Everything was pretty well like organized and shit, Yeah, we should do that again.
I'm hella down, bro. It's overdue. And then I was talking to DJ Bite Size and Jarrell. So I was telling them like they trying to spin.
He DJ'd that night, right?
DJ Jarrell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on that too. My birthday.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your favorite part of the music scene out here?
The community.
Yeah, honestly. Like, I think it's just the energy. The real energy, bro. Like, people that really genuinely support. I think like you could feel it, like, as an artist. Like, I've done shows where people have been standoffish, like, and that as an artist could make you feel like, oh, what the fuck, like, should I even keep rapping, like, you feel me? But then again, like, and it's only happened like literally maybe like 2 times, bro, in like 3 years, and it was like gang members, you feel me? So I'm like,
oh shit.
In my head, I'm kind of like, then again, I'm not making like gang music. I'm not making shit for y'all, you feel me? But hopefully you could run with whatever I'm saying and apply it to your life. I've had like a few people out the show that, oh, like, you're hella dope, like, da-da-da, like, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, they fuck with it, like, but I think that, like, is kind of, I think the main thing for me is just the genuine support. I've had people, like women that were literally like 60 come up to me and like, listen to what you're saying, like, and I love it, like, I support you, like, and to me, I'm like, damn, like, you know me, like, it's music for all ages, for real. Like, it's not, I feel like the music I make isn't really for like one age group specifically. It's like you could be 50 and be having a bad day and like listen to Born to Be and remember like, yeah, I was born to be something bigger. Like, you feel me? Like, than what people tell me, like, or stuff like that. It's just kind of like, I think it's the support, really my favorite part of the music scene. Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
It's good energy.
Yeah,
it's
having that exchange. Yeah.
It's so nice when you can just get like genuine people to really feel you.
Yeah.
Because like that's what matters. I really don't care who feels it. If you're genuine, you're gonna feel what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're gonna understand this and you're gonna feel this in your heart.
Right.
Like I know my music don't come across in some rooms where it's like, I know it don't belong in here yet. Mm-hmm. Because y'all need to actually hear it on your own and understand what I'm saying. Sometimes you won't see it until that when there's other people around. Yeah. You won't understand. If you're in the room when I'm performing though, I know for a fact you're gonna fuck with it. Everyone's always like, alright. Yeah. Like I know for a fact I can feel your body movement, I can feel the attention you're giving me, that you feel what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Right. It's just like sometimes your music ain't made it in the rooms for people to hear it yet. Yeah. That's all that's missing. And that's the worst part about it. And like some people won't give you a chance just because they don't know what you're saying. There's so many people out here doing and spewing bullshit. It's like they don't know that you actually speak in power to the people. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to get into those rooms sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I low-key, like, I stopped, because I would hella, like, before I'd be like, oh, you want to hear the song I just made? But I kind of got in the habit, oh, let me slap and play some songs they know and just slide one of my songs in. And most of the time, oh, who's this, bro? Like, I'm like, yeah, that's me. Like, you feel me? Like, because I feel like people are already going to have an opinion once you tell them, like, oh, hear this new song I just made. Like, let it be organic. What do you actually think? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and just see people's genuine responses like that, you know? And if they're like, it's ass, I'm like, no, it's not.
I hate sending a homie a song and hearing nothing back. Cause I'm like, I know this shit slap. You ain't listening. You didn't want to tell me it's cool. That's the problem. You don't want to say it's cool. It's not what you normally listen to.
I gotta send you some of Pete's music.
Yeah, let me know. It's good.
You'll love it. I love it. Your project is like different. I'll send it to you. I'm sure you'll like it. It's really dope.
I've had a lot of people tell me they listen to it in the morning because it just inspires them to continue throughout their day.
I was just hearing about that.
Genuine, bro. It's like super. It's like an emotion, you know, and it brings you peace. I'll send it over for you to check it out.
I'm game.
What are some of your favorite performances that you've had?
Like favorite shows I've done?
Yeah. I feel like your birthday one was kind of lit, you know?
Bro, that one for sure. Like, definitely
the one here?
Top three for sure. What else has been inspiring? Favorite? Dude, I feel like I've done so many. Like, not even literally like to say it like that, but I feel like I've done hella shows. Like,
I remember one in Oakland that was kind of lit.
Which one?
The one at the Lowrider show. I drove out there just to go to that show.
I hella don't remember.
It was in Oakland on a street. You had the band on stage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that was dope. That one was, I was so winded too, bro. Like, that's when I was still smoking too. I was like, I think I did like 14 songs that day. And I was like, and I had a hot tea with me. And I was like, bro. And the last one was like raw, you feel me? No vocals behind me. So I'm like, I cannot fuck this.
Yeah, just bars.
And it's funny because I played it off. I actually forgot I forgot the second verse. I forgot the second verse and I played it off just doing call and response and just went back to the hook and then you feel me, like I was like, it worked. I was like, cool. But I think definitely one of my favorite shows had to be Skyline. It was I forgot what they call it, but they do it every year and it's basically they have like seniors come in from like high schools and basically they do like panels for like students to learn about different artists, like rappers, singers, poets. Like it's just a whole different like bunch of panels like all around the school. And they hit me up like, can you perform? And I ran into Figo and I told him like, bro, you want to do a song? Like, you feel me? Like, go on my set. Like, and he was all like, yeah, like I'm game. Like, and it's funny because we went up to this building and I'm thinking like, damn, like it wasn't like there was hella chairs, bro, like hella chairs, but there wasn't hella people inside. So I'm like, damn, I was like, okay, like it's not gonna be packed, but easy too, like because I feel like when there's less people that's more of a, not a challenge as an artist, but if you can't get 5 people to move in a room with you when you perform, how you gonna get 5,000 people to fuck with you? You feel me? Like, so I feel like it's always like, that's your opportunity to have fun and try something different. Like, try engaging with them for real, like make them feel like present with you. And I'm like, damn, there's nobody. And they're like, no, we're gonna have you go on once it's lunchtime. I'm like, okay, like, you feel me, bro? Hella students, like, I mean, like hundreds, bro, like hundreds of students coming in. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, in my head, I'm like, damn, there's hella like seniors, you feel me? Like, and I think that's one thing too. Like, youth does not lie, bro. Like, youth will literally, like, you will feel the energy if they fuck with you or not. And if teens don't fuck with you, like, you know me, then that's kind of awkward, you feel me? But I remember I did Born to Be. That was the first song I did, and I did a call and response. And I feel like for me, bro, like, now that I'm older, thinking back 10 years ago, what would I have wanted to hear? Like, as a teenager, like, in that seat, like, what would I want to hear? And it's like, these teenagers I see who are in these communities, like, they don't want somebody coming in a suit and like, you gotta go get your master's and da-da-da, this is the way to be successful. But for me to really be genuine and tell them, like, it's okay to change your mind, you feel me? It's okay to like not know what you want to do, because hella people are like, oh, you have a plan already? That like, I didn't fucking have a plan, and I'm not ashamed to say that to them, you feel me? Because I'm sure there's hella of them that don't have a plan yet, but to have them, like, I literally told everybody, like, just repeat after me, like, I love my life, you feel me? And to hear all of them, I'm like, shit, like, no matter what, bro, like, love your life. You got, like, if you don't have one person to support you, but like, support yourself, you feel me? Like, and just to have that, like, it just felt crazy, bro. Like, to have all those teens, like, and a bunch of them, like, asking, like, dude, what's your Instagram, da-da-da, and, like, keeping up with me, bro, like, buying merch, like, to me, I'm like, damn, these people really fuck with me, like, you know what I mean? So, that's definitely been one of my favorite shows, like, that one's super
It's a vulnerable age.
Yeah.
And you need to hear that at that age.
No, literally,
16,
my little brother hit me yesterday and was like, I was like, how you feeling? Like, you're about to graduate at the end of this year. And they were like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to let people down. I'm like, you're not letting nobody down. You are barely 18. You could do whatever you want, and you have so much to learn from. You've seen us make mistakes. You should know that a mistake ain't going to make or break you. It's just going to show you a new lesson to learn.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, you got so much room to grow.
Real talk, bro. That's why I'm just like, I think back where I used to feel hella pressure, like, and then eventually seeing people at like 21, 22 getting their bachelors and shit, and I'm like, I haven't yet, you feel me? But I'm like, no pressure, because I feel like I'm in my own journey, you feel me? Like, everybody's gonna do what's right for them, bro, like what God wrote for them, you feel me? So I feel like as a teenager, that's kind of one of the main things you start thinking, like, especially like the kids that don't graduate on stage and shit, like tripping off, like, damn, like, I'm not gonna be shit. And it's not that, bro. There's so many successful people that didn't even graduate. Like, not saying you don't graduate, you know what I mean? But there's just no right way, bro. There's no right way to live life, and I feel like it's an American way, bro. Like, to think like that you have to follow a certain thing, bro, in order to be successful. That's what fucks with people's minds, and that's why hella people feel like super like pressured, bro, to like have to do something. Like, and it's just like, bro, like, just, you feel me? Like, what's for you is gonna come to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can change your life at any time. I seen people get out of prison and become the greatest dads. I've seen people fuck off completely until out of nowhere, life-changing moment. It's like, everything's a moment away.
Facts. There was someone I was in college with, bro, that was down for like 20 years. And he was like hella older, but he's like, I remember him being sweet. Like, I would smoke cigarettes with him at the bus stop, bro. Like, I remember I was smoking with him, we would chop it up, and he was so geeked when he was telling me, like, yeah, like, I don't care if I'm older, like, I'm getting my associate's degree, you feel me? And this is someone like way older than us, but I'm like, good for you, bro. Like, you feel me? Like you said, it's just no age, bro. I feel like it's something that society just pushes on you, like.
It does.
You know?
It does. And everybody goes at their own pace.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's just how it is.
It's different achievements. Like, achievements, brings you happiness of what you did to you might not be as great as what somebody else might have done. Might not get you a global goal or whatever. But it still matters. Like, every achievement will get you to the next achievement.
I feel like that's kind of the main thing too, like, in life and in music, bro, just kind of enjoying the journey. Because I know so many artists that are just like itching, like, I can't wait to have like the biggest like sold out shows, and it's like, bro, like why don't you appreciate like the shows you're doing that have 20 people? You feel me? Connect with those 20 people, make those 20 people really fuck with you, like, and support you. So you know what I mean? Be those same 20 people when you have 50,000 people in front of you. Like those 20 be like, I remember when I saw her. Da, da, da. You feel me? Like, and I feel like people forget to be present, bro. Like for real, like I feel like people hella forget to be present because their mind is just so focused on. And when you think like that, because I feel like I was like that for so long, as just trying to fill this void instead of not being present. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to chase something that's not there, which in a way is good because I feel like it keeps pushing me to want to do more. But at the same time, like I'm never satisfied. Yeah. Because it's like I'm geeked for a moment and then it's back to like wanting to do more though. Like I can't settle. You know what I mean? But I feel like now it's at a point where like, you feel me? Like it's not even, I know, like sad shit. But like I said, like if anything was to happen like tomorrow, next week or whatever, like I was able to do a lot while I was here. You feel me? I did enjoy every show that I did. So I feel like now it's just coming from a perspective of like, I just want to be present and literally love your life, bro. Like, you feel me? Like that's the biggest thing behind everything I do is just remind people like, just love your life, bro. Yeah. Good or bad, especially during the bad, because once you're at your lowest, the only way you could go is back up. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of teaches you something about yourself every time you go downhill. Yeah. You know?
For sure, there's a lot of lessons learned when, you know, you're not feeling at your best.
The worst part is people think that there's like a lowest. There's no such thing as rock bottom. You gonna hit China. Like you can keep digging. You can keep digging, bro. You can keep digging and then getting worse. But thinking, oh, it's not gonna get worse. It can always get worse.
Yeah, it can always be worse.
There's always something that's gonna come up. You have to switch your mindset and be like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that controls the reality that is created for me today.
For sure.
Nothing will change overnight. I won't randomly run into the right person if I don't step outside and run into the right person.
Yeah. And a lot of it is like the state of how we were thinking, you know? Like all of our realities come from like, kind of like our thoughts. And like the way we're kind of programmed. You know? Like the way we think, the way what we're putting out, it's kind of like everything we're kind of receiving in a way. It's weird. Thanks. You know, it's weird. It's tricky. It's like manifestation kind of type shit, you know?
All doors are closed unless you open them.
Right.
Like, you never know that there's an open door around you unless you start opening random doors and running into random conversations, meeting random people. Like you will.
Yeah, I feel like your mentality plays a big part in a lot. It's like you couldn't be manifesting without realizing. You know what I mean? I feel those 2 months. Shout out Tito, shout out TQ, because he was definitely somebody like in these last 2 months, bro, where I was scared that it's like, am I gonna be able to keep doing music? Like, am I not? Like, I felt like hella down. I'm like, I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like I should be doing more. Like, and it was like when we would be in the hospital and then seeing somebody that's like missing a leg or something, and then I'm thinking like, bro, like I'm gonna be fine. You feel me? Like it's like you start to remember like I'm okay. Like everything happens to somebody for a reason. And like as a Muslim, bro, like one main thing I talked about with my Muslim homies is just kind of, you don't look at life as a why me. You feel me? You don't ask God why me. Like, but it's more so like God knows best what we don't. Like when I tell you I got full faith, bro, like I really like stand on that, bro. Like God knows best what I don't know, bro. Cause even like that whole thing that happened, bro, like I was thinking like, why am I not able to make music right now? Like, why am I in the hospital? Like this and that. But then it's kind of like, then I think about it like, if this whole situation wasn't 2 months and it took me 4 days to recover, I would still be smoking right now. I would still be, you feel me? Like hella cigarettes, hella weed, like, and I'm like, there's a reason it took almost 2 months, bro, for me to get that surgery done, where I'm like, okay, now I realize a month and a half, you already started to believe like this shit's gonna be like for a lifetime, you feel me? Like this is not gonna go away, like, and it just hella taught me like really take care of myself, like, and just like believing, bro, like God knew, bro, like there was a reason that this happened. It happened for that amount of time, and it just made me hella like now, bro, like hella appreciate myself, you feel me, like my life, bro, and I'm like, damn, like I'm here for a reason, bro, like it happened for a reason. And I know I can't be in everybody's ear, like, don't smoke, don't do this, because, I mean, shit, people try to tell me for 12 years, but now I look at it like, I just pray that you don't go through what I went through, bro, because that shit was so terrible, you feel me? But Tito was somebody that would definitely, like, when I would feel hella down, would remind me, like, dude, like, it's okay, like, you feel me? Like, and try to, words of affirmation, and, repeat after me, like, I'm okay, like, I'm present, like, and stuff like that. So it was just, like, bro, like, so helpful, like.
Real one, right?
so helpful, like when I was going through that. But
I was gonna ask you like what would help, who helped you, or how did you get through that? But it seems like he was
definitely
solid,
like super present, like
a
the
solid
whole time.
factor
Like,
in that.
yeah, my family. I kind of like. I didn't really speak to hella people. You know what I mean? Like there were a lot of people on Instagram hitting me up, but I kind of felt like it was more so people want to be curious and not really. Like, you feel me? Like, are these people that actually give a fuck, or they just want to know, like, what you're going through and then what are you going to do with that information? Like, nothing, keep it pushing, you feel me? So, I feel like I definitely let in, like, a select few. But people were wondering, like, oh, why is there no Frisco Baby Fridays? Like, are you done rapping? And da-da-da. And I know there's probably some, like, you feel me? Like, people that weren't so supportive that were probably feeling, like, weight off their shoulders. Like, okay, damn, like, she's done doing these. And it's like, now I'm like, now I'm back. You feel me? Now, like, I was just a little, like... It was just a little breaky for me, but all around, like, health-wise, my mentality, like, my beliefs, I feel so aligned right now. Like, so aligned, bro. Like, I just feel like God is really with me. And, like, as soon as, like, I dropped the first Frisco Baby Friday, like, getting hit up for hella shows again, bro. Like, people booking sessions again, people hitting me up for features. I'm like, bro, I missed this shit. Like, and it feels like it just kind of, like, ignited something in me again, bro, to feel this, where I'm just like, damn, like, I wouldn't put, like, my life at risk again, bro, to, like, fuck that up.
Hell
you
no.
know what I mean?
Seems like you love the hustle.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
you love the journey and the grind of it all, you know? Well, what feels like success to you?
I feel like...
Sometimes, like, having a cup of coffee for me is just like, I'm like, I'm like successful today. But, I mean, it's like, you know, it's like a sliding scale.
I feel like it's honestly, like... I feel learning more about yourself, bro. Because I feel like it helps you gain new perspectives. The more things you go through in life, you feel me? And connecting with the new people and learning about them, like I don't feel like I've collabed with somebody that I didn't really want to. You feel me? There was something about them that I'm like, I really fuck with who you are as a person, not as an artist, not the people you see on stage, but like who you are. Like, you're a dope person. I want to work with you. You don't have to be the greatest artist, you feel me? But I just fuck with you for who you are. You feel 100%. Me? There's people that will literally, like, there's artists that do this shit with intent, and there's artists that do this shit for clout.
For sure.
You feel me? And once you're able to really see through that, is like, you can separate the two.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I feel like, yeah.
Yeah. Part of this podcast is finding out who people are outside of the art, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
And a lot of people we have are people we fuck with outside of what they do creatively.
Yeah.
So, what would you say keeps you, like, grounded? Because you're a dope individual outside of all. I mean, you're a dope ass artist. But outside of that, you're like cool people. So.
I feel prayer, bro.
Prayer?
Honestly, definitely, like, hella more grounded, bro. I feel like that's, especially, I think I like told you, like, after this Ramadan, it just hit way more than the last 4 years. You feel me? This specifically is just like I could be having a bad day and just remember, you know what? Once I've been on prayer, bro, like, I'm good. You feel me? Like, it's like I said, like, that or writing music is kind of like the go-to. But I feel prayer has definitely been keeping me, like, mad grounded. Like, reading the Quran, looking at quotes from the Quran. You know what I mean? Like, just hella things about Islam is just like even my feed, bro, is like, that's all I'm starting to see. Like you know what I mean? My explore page, like, all this, and it's just like, damn, like, just reminders. Like, I'm not being bombarded with bullshit. I'm not being bombarded with, like, you feel me, things that are really just gonna cloud me. But it's like, okay, like, I needed to see that right now. Like, I needed to see, like, it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, things like that. So I feel like that's been, like, super grounding and, like, just being out and getting back to what I love, bro. To be honest, and being with family too, bro. Like, being with family hella more.
Yeah, it's a big one for me too.
Yeah.
Kind of being around mom, you know.
Yeah.
Dad. Yeah, but it was funny for my little birthday barbecue. Passage actually met my folks, and like they were like, it was funny watching them interact with, like, my friends. You know, like, in two worlds of, like, fucking my parents and, like, my friends. I'm like, what the fuck?
It'd be like that.
Yeah, but it's cool. Yeah, it's very grounding being around family. But
Facts.
you guys,
It's just grounding, being around people that love you
yeah,
unconditionally.
yeah.
I'm gonna fuck up.
It's needed, bro. It's like, if you think about it, like, if you had like $10 million and they put you on an island, bro, you can't do shit. You would need people You feel me? You would need people like to be there with you, bro. Like it's just like what's the word? It's kind of like humane, bro. Like you just need other people, bro. Like in order to keep going. You feel me? Like I don't know. That's how I look at it. Like,
Yeah.
as long as you're around the right crowd, and I feel like in life you're only gonna keep meeting more people. Like doors are only gonna keep opening, bro. Like and the more you grow, the more self-aware you are, like about the energy around you. Because it's kind of scary, bro, when I see like people don't see that, or people don't realize, like, damn, bro, like you feel me, like inshallah, like one day you will, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just some people. Everybody's journey is different, bro. Like some people get it quick, you feel me, like and mashallah, like we get it right now, you feel me, like I could tell, you feel me, but I don't know, it's just different for everybody, bro. Like, but I'm just grateful. I feel like
For sure,
that's one thing, to be around people that can also see through people.
I think, I'm grateful for that too. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, every human needs like acknowledgement, connection, and like validation, you know, from other humans, if that's the case, you know. That's why religion is so like huge, because like you kind of get, like you get to pray, and then it kind of brings it all together, you know. Yeah, I'm just grateful we got a kind of a community right now to like where we have a lot of genuine people, you know.
It's unfolding, bro, how it's supposed to.
I've realized that, which is huge for San Francisco, for us, and for our community, you know?
Yeah. Bringing genuine energy. Everybody. It feels like most people I meet that like actually want to do this is like genuine people, like Kenny.
Oh,
low-key.
Bro, shout out Kenny. Come on, that's my boy right there.
Kenny be outside. He probably did everything.
He be outside on the low, bro.
He just pop in like
With his cameras.
quiet as hell, just
What up?
smiling and shit, just playing. I'll be loving it.
His camera work is crazy. He's one of the dudes that one of the first Puddles Club photographers, bro. That was like really putting out dope ass shit. I gotta show you some stuff. And he did our flyer for our last pop up, the one at the beach.
Okay.
We went out to the ocean in Half Moon Bay. Remember?
Oh yeah, I took a shrink cap that day. That's what.
Yeah, and then he was taking pictures of the fucking
the
sunset.
sun. Yeah.
And you said the second flyer.
Yeah, that day was fun, bro. That was hella fun. I think it was the last time we all kicked it.
Yeah.
And then he freestyled that day, bro. When we went to that one bar. And no, you obviously didn't drink, but we went to the back. Remember, there was like these little benches.
Where was it?
I don't know. We came back to the city after having been. Yeah. And I was so like, bro, come on. And then he showed me his secret beats. Not so secret no more. You feel me? But I was like, damn. I was like, and bro, just honestly, after I went to LA with him too, like getting to know more about him. Like when you're in a car with somebody for almost 6 hours, bro, like you don't talk. You feel me? Like so, I got to learn hella more about. I already fucked with him as a person, bro. Like, but to really learn more, like you feel me, and vulnerable conversations, it was kind of like, I'm like, I really fuck with you, bro. Like I really, no matter what life has, you feel me, for all of us, you feel me, I really wish that dude the best, bro. Like he deserves so much, bro. Like so much.
For sure.
Shout out Gene too.
Shout out Gene, bro. I love them both. They're great. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing we're building, you know, and we gotta be aware of all the love that's surrounding us, you know, and just protect it, kind of, right?
Bro, that's real.
From all the bullshit.
That's gonna keep coming.
You know? Yeah. That's why I kind of feel very grateful for the faith.
Yeah. It was honestly because I feel like it was because of you that I low-key started coming around more, you feel me? And I started meeting more people. I was just like, damn, like, this is cool. Like, this is actually cool. Like, because I think I had only came here, like, I think it was for your show when True performed, like everybody performed, like, and then I was like, okay. To me, I was already like, it just felt like a good vibe. But then you started to actually bring me around, like, Slide look great, and then it's kind of like, okay, now we're kicking it here, like it's not even just for a show, but meeting everybody, I'm all like, oh yeah, it just literally like naturally just felt like a family energy, bro. Like no matter what. So yeah.
And now I'm living with the homies.
How the universe works, bro.
It does, right? Because that And I feel like that's how it's happened for a lot of people here. Just kind of found this space when they needed it.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's how I found it.
You know, I felt like I just came here the first night we just jammed. You know, everybody was like, "Nah,
This is
you're
it.
dope." I was like, "I'm with Def, come back."
Yeah.
Since then,
This is it.
I'm like, "Damn, these my people now."
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's kind of the vibe of this place, huh?
Yeah. It's definitely a strong energy here, bro.
I feel like it's like in a historic neighborhood. It's in like a historic space. It used to be like a record label, I think, right?
Kinda. It was a bunch of different things, but back in the day, Tupac supposedly performed in his basement.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, okay, this place is special.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Yeah, it makes sense.
That's crazy.
A lot of crazy shit in this
For sure. Yeah.
neighborhood, but this building especially is nuts.
Yeah. It's interesting, yeah. All the history of it. Do you have a message for all of your supporters, community, family?
Honestly, I just got 3 words.
Yeah.
Love your life.
You heard it here.
Life.
That's simple.
Love that.
Love your
Simple
life.
as that.
Love
It
that.
might not seem simple, but sometimes you just gotta be happy. That
Yeah.
your problems are your problems and you don't got their problems.
That's right. That's right.
Honestly, be happy you have your own problems.
For sure.
Like y'all said, bro. Like there's other people that got it worse, bro.
Yeah.
Try to zoom out a little bit and realize, right? You still got a roof. You still got close friends. You still got a family.
2 eyes, 2 legs, 2 hands, 10 fingers.
You good?
These are obviously lessons you needed to learn.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally. Thank you so much for being here.
Of course. Thank you guys, bro.
It's a pleasure
Appreciate you.
knowing you and having you as a friend, bro. Outside of all this, you know. Just grateful for you, bro. I feel like I tell you I'm grateful for you too all the time.
Always, brother.
This is nice, man. There's a time when I didn't have any of this shit, you know.
I remember when I first met you.
Yeah! Let's not talk about that.
86.
I was been through some shit, man. I've been drowning. I was drowning for a minute. Alcohol, you know.
It's a lonely path alone.
Yeah.
As an artist. Sometimes you're like,
Yeah.
you force yourself to be alone, kind of.
Yeah.
And just getting to know him, like, after that, it was just, like 180, bro, from who I met. Because I remember that first time, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, you know, and then to really get to know who he is as a person, bro, and, like, just everything you do, bro, like, always looking out for the next person, and it's just like, damn, like, you can't take those kind of people for granted, bro. You feel me? Like,
For sure.
you're just there, bro, like, no matter what. And it's like one thing, like, you feel me? I feel like this with a lot of people, but it's like no matter how much time passes that we don't talk, it's like nothing changes, bro.
I know.
It's like when we start talking like, bro, I got this going on. You feel me? Like, I just met this person, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, we're still making moves, bro, even if like we're not speaking every single day, you feel me? But don't think that all the shit like both of y'all are doing, like, and yourself, it doesn't go unnoticed, bro, because I see it on my Instagram. Like, I don't even need to. You're somebody I don't gotta worry about, bro. Like, on some real shit, because I'm always like, you're good, bro. Like, I just know you're good. You feel me? Like,
always.
And it's just dope to see, bro. Like, just watching your journey too, bro. Like, it's
Appreciate
dope.
that.
It's dope.
Means a lot, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to cry. I can't. But you want to take us out?
Yeah. I appreciate y'all as always. Episode 6 with Frisco, baby.
Yeah.
Go check out Meditate and all her other dope ass singles and the more to come.
Hell yeah.
Again, thank y'all. We love being able to talk to y'all and give y'all some mindset.
For
Because
sure.
growth ain't easy, like your shirt said.
Yeah, that's right.
Growth is a mindset.
Growth mindset. Shout out Bag.
Yeah.
This is Who's You with Passage and Jono. We love y'all.
Yeah. Love.
Damn.
Dog, they're getting better, bro.
Yeah, that one flew by.
How long was that?
That was 55 minutes.
Of course.
That was